Good morning, dear children. Once again, welcome back to this session where we are discussing the chapter Agriculture, and we have discussed already the different types of cultivation and the types of farming. So, I have explained about the subsistence farming in my previous module, and this shifting cultivation and nomadic herding comes under the subsistence farming. So, the first one, shifting cultivation, is over, and the second one is about the nomadic herding. Children, this system is practiced in the semi arid and arid regions of Sahara, Central Asia, and some parts of India, like Rajasthan and Jammu and Kashmir. So, this system is practiced in this dry regions and semi dry regions also. And these are the various states which practice this nomadic herding also. And in this nomadic herding, this herdsman or the farmers who does this, they move from place to place with their animals for fodder and water along a definite route. So this herdsman, they will move from one place to another place with their fodder and water. What all the food requirements for these animals? They carry all this fodder and water, and they will have a definite route. They actually, yes, they have a clear cut route in their mind. The nomads move from place to place due to the restraints of the climate and land. Because we know that this climate is not a permanent one. So, according to the variations in the climate, they will move from one place to another in search of favorable climatic conditions. And I told you about the land also, isn't it? Yes. So, sometimes the land will be more fertile. As if I told you in this shifting cultivation also. And the next one is sheep, camel, yak, and goats are most commonly reared by the nomads. That means these are the animals used by this herdsman for this purposes also. Which are the animals, children? Sheep, camel, yak, and goats. And these animals provide milk, meat, wool, hides, and other products to the herders as well as to their families also. So, children, these animals in return, what they provide? Yes, milk, meat, wool, hides, and other related products to this herders as well as to their families. So, this is actually what is nomadic herding means. Here we can see, yes, in this slide we can see the nomads, yes, who move with their herds of animals over large territories, constantly seeking what good supply of grass and water. The people live simply and carry their tents and belongings with them. So these people, children, if you observe, especially in the winter season, we can see in our surroundings, especially these nomads. Yes, they will carry their all the required items, and yes, with their tents, and they will what all the belongings with them, they will carry all the items, and they will, yes, in these tents they will serve for all the purposes also. And they also move in search of what good supplies of grass and water for their animals. So this is the way how they rear their animals also. So this is actually what is nomadic herding means. And which are the parts? It is, yes, the parts of Asia, that is Southwest Asia. Next type of farming is commercial farming. In this commercial farming, what is the difference means? This farming is business oriented one. It is not only mere for consumption purposes. Yes, they will produce the items for their consumption as well as for the sale of such products also. So crops are grown and the animals are reared for sale in the market. That is for the commercial purposes. But what is the difference I told you in subsistence farming? Only for their which purposes? Consumption purposes, and not for the sale. And the area cultivated and the amount of the capital invested is large. Because as it is business oriented, we have to produce lump sum amount of what? Goods. So to meet this, yes, to meet this increasing demands, we have to, yes, select an area which is very vast. And the what about the investment of capital in such areas? Yes, huge amount of the capital to be invested for such production. Then what about the work done by the machines? Most of the work is done by the machines, because with using the laborers we can only produce a small amount of crops. So to perform, to increase our production, we have to, I told you that about in the modernization of the agriculture or in the mechanization of the agriculture, to increase the products we have to mechanize it. We have to use more and more of machines, sophisticated machines, yes, should be used instead of this laborers, and thereby we can increase the, yes, productivity as well as the production targets of this year also. So children, this is about the commercial farming. So I hope this session related to this explanations is clear for you. So thank you children for watching this video.